Baby mama terrorist. BMT. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. Riding around, try to play the Romans, innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake hellos, behind closed doors, she rock them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson, telling people she did nothing wrong, knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worried about another being instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
All stand, please. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. The solemn court now stands adjourned, sine die. God save the state and this honorable court.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Maybe seated, motherfuckers. Shout out to the Bay Mama Terrorist Bounty Hunters. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer. I got an interesting topic today. And what it's going to be talking about is a father who exposed a baby mama terrorist for what she is. I actually talked to this brother. He posted on his YouTube page. No, not on YouTube. Forgive me. He posted on his Instagram page. And he wanted to spread it to the world. He wanted everybody to know what type of piece of shit baby mama terrorist she is. And I told him I have no problem with it. So we definitely gonna watch what this dumb motherfucker do, and we dissect this shit. I had to put him on some game though. Young brother, first child, baby like 4 months old. And she's a baby mama terrorist. And what this clown ended up doing, she finally let him see the child. And supposed to be for the whole night. But then she come back 3 hours later, banging on the door. How do I know she was banging on the door? Because he got one of the ring bells with the camera on it. And you're going to see how she act a fool and do the shit that she do. Like these baby mamas terrorists do on the side. They do this. But then they don't want nobody knowing. They want you to keep your mouth shut and don't say shit. So, but before we go on with this, I want to give a shout out to Z, the homie Brandon. Don Blake says, good afternoon, brother. I found out about you through Minister Jap. Keep speaking facts, sir. Shout out to you and the chat room. Appreciate it. Saint Africa said, LOL at the 3-6 flip. Yeah. Video coming soon. Mr. Hall, Grandmaster BMT, Bounty Hunter. Mr. Palmer, peace. What's going on, brother? Gail Lockett says, peace and blessings. Mr. Palmer and everyone in the chat. Let's get them likes up. Yeah. See, we're at court. This ain't the chat room. This the courtroom. This is the Palmer's court. And we're here to set this bitch up for trial. You know, and everybody's up in here, man. Please like. You know, let's get them likes up. We got, 23 up in here and we got 9 likes. Let's get them likes up so it can spread and get through the algorithm and get everybody to start recognizing what this shit is all about. Because as it slowly grows, more feminists and baby mama Tez come around and, get mad and don't like the truth. Just like this baby mama Tez didn't like being exposed. Now, this is in DC. It's in DC. So it's in I think DC or somewhere in Maryland where the situation took place. And what I tell y'all, like I tell y'all all the time, these baby mama terrorists don't give a fuck about how they act, how they carry themselves, how they do all their baby mama terrorism, but they don't want it coming out. Most of them don't want it coming out leaked, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want their true self to really be known to everybody else. They want to play innocent victim, Me Too-ish and shit. But when you got these baby mama terrorists acting a fool, you record that shit. I don't care what the fuck she talking about. You record that shit. She'll set you up for failure. So you set her ass up for failure. While she telling everybody you low life deadbeat, ain't trying to be a father and all that shit, but yet take your child support and still holler independent. You expose her ass for what she is, because you got a lot of these simping forces and these grandma terrorists who will sit back and say, yeah, my daughter wouldn't do nothing like that, but she's raised because of the grandma terrorists. You cannot make this shit up. And the unfortunate part is, even when you put the shit out there, they try to find some type of bullshit excuse and say, well, he had to do something for her to act like that. No, that's her character. That's just her. Baby mama terrorist. So I do applaud this brother for putting it out there and telling the world for what she really is, because she don't let him see his 4-month-old son like he want to. And he actually filed for equal parenting. And of course, she denied it. So now got to go to court, and he got to go through the same process that a lot of us went through. And I just put him on game, letting him know, these judges are for these baby mama terrorists. So just keep your veins cold, don't entertain. And we're gonna dissect this shit. And we're gonna definitely get our thoughts on this. But like I say, when you got a baby mama terrorist acting a fool and all that shit, fuck all that. Well, that's my baby mama. We had kids together. You record that shit and expose her ass. Cause believe me, she's spreading all these lies, all this bullshit, and everything else. All you doing is just telling your truth. If it make her look bad, then hey, it's just the truth. Shout out to classic Italian culture. Shout out to Lil Rock. Yes, fuck these judges, of course. Let me see if I get this shit right. Rodney Mahone, I think you posted my story on your page when mine went viral. Mine hit like 24 million on Facebook. I exposed it just for the reason you talking about. Which story was it, bro? Because if it was on Facebook, man, I post so many. Let me know which one it is, man. Because if that's the case, man, you need to reach out to me. We could do a one-on-one and talk about the situation, because a lot of people on Facebook are not over on my YouTube. So people in the YouTube world need to know your story as well. So please tell me which video it was, because these baby mama tears ain't shit. So, and I'm tired of people sitting back saying that these the most best fit. And I'm tired of people saying that men ain't trying to be fathers. When you look at the stats, you see 85% of men on child support every other weekend, if that. And then you telling me that 85% of men in this United States are all deadbeats? Yeah, okay. I ain't trying to go for that. So I'm gonna expose the truth. And that's why I say us men's got to change the laws in our mind, get ourselves in order, and stop going along to get along, being simple force for these bitches. Because you coming to a bitch's defense, you still lose, no matter what you do, because they team her. So let me see if I can download, because I had what I had to do, I had to download it from the Instagram, because if I would have played on the Instagram, it wasn't gonna play. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I got it. I'm about to download all this. This is only like a couple of minutes, but it don't take long to expose one of these BMTs. Not at all. So let me download all this. But I hope everybody doing good today. You know what I'm saying? I had to come on at the last minute because I'm gonna be running for child support in a little while, and I ain't gonna have time to be on here later. So, you know, I had to come out with something, and this shit need to be exposed. But I did talk to this brother. He a good brother. Just want to be a father. But unfortunately, when you're not in a relationship, you break up for whatever reason. They feel that you left us. You didn't just leave her. And they feel that the punishment, since you love your child and love money, they want to destroy your fatherhood and your livelihood. So that's what they do best. That's what they do best. I got to download all this because because Instagram wouldn't play they don't play it on the computer for some reason. I don't know why. Shout out to Lawrence Seals for the $5 donation for the Baby Mama Tears Bounty Hunters Fund. Bro, my 19-year-old daughter told me I didn't do nothing for her, but she still got medical insurance through my job and don't know how I fought her. See what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's why I say you have to tell your stories. Even if, say for instance, you do tell your story and your daughter, your son, or whoever don't believe you, it don't matter. You know why? Because in the back of their head, they know it's truth to it, but they not gonna go against the code. They too manipulated, or they sip it force into the fifth power. As long as you told your truth and you got your receipts, I wouldn't even give a fuck if she believe it or don't believe it. You got your proof. She know it. She don't believe me, because when these kids are so manipulated, they know, but they don't go against the code. So, I mean, how else is she getting insurance? Because the Baby Mama Tears probably ain't got a job. What's good, Rocco? Damn. Do me a favor, Rodney. Do me a favor. I'm finna send you my email, because man, that thing be packed. I don't even check it like that. I'm finna give you my email. Send it on there. Send it on there, because make sure I got it right, man. I'm gonna give you my Gmail. This shit right here, bro. BabyMamaTears@gmail.com. Send the link. If you don't take the video, just send a link and put your number down, and I will contact you after this show, and we can set up, do an interview and talk about this, because I got another brother who ended up getting custody from Baby Mama terrorists, who this bitch got pregnant by taking the condom out the garbage can and inserting it in her, got herself pregnant. But he ended up getting custody because she's a Baby Mama Tears to the 10 power, but the judges acted like they didn't want to do it, but they end up doing it because it wasn't nowhere around all the stuff she was doing that he had on lock just for having receipts and exposing it to the world. That's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? IME say these BMTs do not have insurance or save. They don't have shit. They don't. That's the crazy part. So it is what it is. Everybody that's in here, please like. We got 35, 18 likes. Get them likes up so we spread it to the world. But let's get this. Let's get this thing started. Every one of them is like 46 seconds, so forgive me, I have to go in and out. But as long as we able to dissect this shit, like I said, this is somewhere in Maryland, and the brother is at his mom's house having a baby, got the baby with him, and here comes the baby mama Tears banging on the door. What's up, Jaleel? So this her right here, baby mama Tears, of course. I don't know what time it is, but it's dark as fuck. It's late at night, and he only had the baby for 3 hours. So check this out.
Bring my son to the phone.
You know what? Hold up. That's towards the end. I'm at the wrong one. I want y'all to see it from beginning. That's the end. That's where the bullshit really kicked off. Let me put it back on. Cause I had to download like 7 video clips. All right, here we go.
No, Davon, give me my mother. Davon.
Now, mind you, it's a doorbell. That's that Ring bell where they got the camera on there as well. Now, she not ringing the doorbell. She's banging on the door. Fortunately, his mother wasn't at home. She was out of town. So he there watching the house and got the baby. Like I say, he's supposed to have this baby for the night. She come back in 3 hours on some baby mama terrorist shit. So I want y'all off the top, acting a fool. Acting a fool. Here we go.
No, Davon, give me my mother. Davon. I'm not coming in there. Give me my son.
Now, like I said, that's the first, because like I said, every one of them is little snippets. But like I say, she obviously just acting a fool, just doing the baby mama terrorist shit. Is good he had a camera there, because you know these motherfuckers will sit back and say they ain't do nothing. She acted like the baby's kidnapped or something. She brought the baby over and turned around and like playing victim, like the baby was kidnapped. This is only 17 seconds, but here we go. Look at this. Now, what he said was, "Don't you ever bang on my motherfucking door, bitch." I want y'all to hear it again, because I guess she been banging on it so much that he got really heated. She did a 500-meter dash. Look at her. So, as you see, okay, Rodney, I'm definitely gonna look at it. Also, send me your number, Rodney. Make sure you send your number, and I'll call you after this. She did a Carl Lewis, start banging on the door again, and he finally got tired of it. He say, "Bitch, you know, step back, don't do that on my motherfucking mama's door." See, here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. You get heated, you get mad, but when you dealing with these baby mama tears, don't even give them the satisfaction. Either you gonna open the door or you don't open the door. But all that, ain't no sense of calling her bitches and all that shit. She's a baby mama tear, she's a bitch and all that. Ain't no sense doing all that. Because when you react to what she do, that's why I say you gotta be a thinker, not reactor. When you start reacting to what she do, they're gonna say you just as worse she is. Instead of putting it on her that she caused this, they're gonna say, well, you know better than she is. You stoop down to her level bullshit. That's just an excuse so you don't get cussed and everything, but they'll still give her the custody. Fuck out of here. So that and that's why you got to play it cool. That's why I say we got to be thinkers and not reactors. No, it's not right. She banging on the door, and all that ratchet ass shit. But that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Right. Classic Italian said, having the video, he should have called the police and don't reply. Right. Now I'm gonna get into that, but my thoughts once we get to the end, because you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. This is just a snippet of the iceberg, man.
4, 3,
Look at that with this bullshit.
2,
Right. So now she giving him the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 clip. That means I guess she gonna kick in the door, act a bigger fool than what she doing. Really threaten him. I guess he's not going quick enough. I told you, man, these baby mama terrorists ain't shit. But then, like I say, she didn't know it was a camera on that damn on his door. What's up, Pulley? She didn't know that. She know now, but she didn't know. Steady knocking, banging. Damn. So she's not about to leave. Peaceful Pulley said, Mr. Palmer, I had a situation with my BMT. I had to file a report of vandalism of my car. Did she go to jail? I hope she went to jail. I hope you press charges. I hope you had witnesses. I really do. Because when these baby mama terrorists do shit like that, all that I ain't going to the police shit, fuck all that. I'm a real nigga and I'm good and I don't have to do all that. No, fuck all that. You put that bitch in jail. You don't come with that mentality that you being a snitch because you calling the police on a baby mama terrorist on anybody that's vandalizing your car, that's causing havoc in your house, banging on your door, kicking your windows, busting out your car windows, and you busting out your windows, and you just don't want to call the police because that's your baby mama. Nah, fuck that. You call the police and you set them bitches up to failure and get emergency custody. Peaceful Pulley said in the process doing so right now. Good. You put that bitch in jail. I don't give a fuck. Hey, man. It's like this. When it comes to child support and fatherhood and you want to be a father, if that bitch on her motherfucking life support, you run and get custody. I don't give a fuck. If she locked up in jail, you go and you got every weekend, you run for full custody. If she's laying there as a vegetable, you run for custody. If she's sick down in the hospital for months and you had her for over 6 months, you run for primary custody. Gail said, hold them accountable. Right. You don't feel sorry for these motherfuckers. They'll do it to you. You can't get custody you can't get equal parenting trying to do it the right way and the civil way. So you keep them veins cold. That bitch dying, lay down the street, sick. You take your motherfucking kids and get full custody. You know what I'm saying? Gail said, get your kids in charge of with for CP. Damn right. So here go another one. So now she ring the doorbell and I realized she filmed.
You don't want to come outside because your ass.
Now, what she just said in before cut off, she said, you don't want to come outside because your ass scared. Trying to get him to come out. You know what I'm saying? See all that goofy shit I'm talking about? Nah, you don't entertain none of that shit. But like I say, he's a new father. The baby's only 4 months. He want to be a father. So he ain't knowing really what to do when it comes to this. That's why we all here. So we can teach others not to be in this type of situation and then know how to move. Oh, you meant CS? Oh, okay. Gail said, get your kids and charge her for child support. Yeah. She'll do it to you. This the last one, y'all, where she talk her big shit.
Bring my son to the car. No, here, take him to the car.
Now, here's the thing. Now, he actually came. He got the baby right there. He tried to give her the baby. She told him, nah, bring her out. Bring him out. Bring the baby out. My thing, if you wanted the baby that bad, you'd have grabbed the baby, went on about your business, because all you came for is to see your baby and get your baby, right? All that. Nah, you take him down to the car and all that stuff. She won't come for that motherfucking baby. And I ain't calling the baby motherfucker. I'm just saying, she ain't come for that baby. She did not come for that baby. I want y'all to see that again, because he trying to give her the baby. She don't want the baby. She didn't come for the baby. She came to act a fool because she knows she can, because the baby is hers. And if you're not married in any state, technically, by law, the baby belongs to the mother. I hope y'all know that. If you're not married and you have kids out of wedlock, the baby is automatically hers. You don't believe me? Look it up. If you're married, then you automatically get equal parenting until you go to court, child support, and all that shit. But when you got a kid out of wedlock, you do not have no type of rights with that child. You will have to get acknowledgement of paternity. They don't care about the birth certificate. They only use the birth certificate when you want to prove that you're not the father. And they say, well, you signed a birth certificate, so it's yours, even though the DNA came out as not yours. Real talk. You don't believe me? Look it up. Peaceful Pulley said, facts. I used to feel bad for holding her accountable. That was dumb and young me. A lot of us did, bro, because we're not trying to cause no havoc. We're not trying to make anything worse than it had to be. You want to do right for the kids. Not necessarily you care for her, but you're doing it for the kids. So, yeah. So, of course, you got the mindset of, hey, man, she's just in her feelings. It'll change. She just misguided. People misleading her. But, hey, man, you got to get them veins cold. She would never hold herself accountable. And, yeah, we all was dumb trying to do right and be on a good level and walk with your head held high anyway, even though she's making you look like shit. Nah, this is the time we got to call these motherfuckers out. So yeah, and that's why I want the young brothers who don't have kids, just know if you have kids out of wedlock, whether she a baby mama Terrace or not, she have the right. Even if you live in the same household, she have the right of that child, not you. So like I said, you have to get a nodule of paternity, or like I tell y'all, get a surrogate, because they automatically get a mother right because she bear the child, even though it takes the man to get her pregnant. She's just a carrier. Don't fall for that bullshit either. Now, I want y'all to hear that again. The brother tried to give her the baby. He already mad and heated. She's like, nah, take him out, talking that shit, take him to the car. That's what they do.
Bring my son to the car. No, here, take him to the car. I'm not leaving that. Crying and shit like.
See, she want him to take the baby to the car. She wasn't coming for that kid. I told you just to cause some bullshit. Swag On said that dick appointment fell through. Right, she probably was trying to get that. So that's what I'm saying. She wasn't coming for that baby. She didn't care about that baby. She just used that baby as a tool. Remember what I tell y'all? Baby mama Terrace use their kids for tools, shields, as scapegoats, use them as attention, use it for anything they can to get their point across and look good. You know what I'm saying? Will said she probably got a nigga waiting on his ass. Well, at the end, I didn't see nobody there, but you got to be careful with that too, because these baby mama Terrace set you up, have you getting jumped in front of your own house. So yeah, you're right. Hey y'all, it's 48 people in here. We got 28 likes, man. Let's get them likes up. The purpose of me saying get the likes up, so like I say, the page can go further and go through the algorithm, get more people to check out the page and know about this page. So that's the only reason why I constantly say, get the likes up, because it's slowly growing. And in due time, everybody gonna know what it is. But she did not come there for that baby. She says she here for the baby. She banging on the door and everything. She don't care about the baby because if that's the case, she'd just grab the baby and left. A woman that really cared would have just said, I got the baby, I'm gone. No, she want to cause problems. She want to cause havoc. And unfortunately, he kind of entertained it, falling for the bait. He should have just set the baby down. She ain't gonna take it, sit the baby down, close the door. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't even open the motherfucking door. I'd have just called the police. I wouldn't even entertain that. I'd have called the police on the fact she's causing havoc in front of my house, making a scene. Shout out to Black Gator for the $3 donation. Mr. Palmer, respect. Appreciate you, brother. Anybody else want to donate? You know, the super chat, if it's working, because people been telling me it ain't been working. Cash App is right there. It's up top, we can really see it. And anybody want to purchase the Fuck Child Support tees or the Baby Mama Tears tees, it's scrolling on the bottom on teespring.com/new-fuck-child-support. It's right there if y'all want to get it. I don't have the hats up there, but I got everything else. All right, let's go back and continue with this.
Bring my son to the car. No, here. Take him to the car. Stop lipping it.
I'm playing this over and over because we got more people coming in. It's 50 people in here, 36 likes. Let's get them likes up. But the reason why I want y'all to see this, when I tell you these baby mama tears don't love their kids, they don't. They could talk that shit. They could play victim. They can say, well, it's me. They can do all this shit. They do not give a fuck about their child. She was banging on the door. She was acting a fool, kicking the door and all that shit. At midnight, it's late at night. She came back 3 hours later for her to tell him, take the baby to the car. She didn't grab the baby and say, I'm gone. She wanted to see him so she could act a fool and disrespect him or whatever she planned on doing, the baby mama terrorists, you know, what they do best. So I'm going to play it one more time and we'll keep it going. But I just want y'all to see, when I tell you these baby mama terrorists don't love their kids, they do not love their kids. Shout out to my little brother, Nario. Sent $2 donation, Cash App. What's good, bro? Shit. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you to the front. Appreciate Black Gator. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who else did it? And appreciate Lawrence Seals. Yeah. But the thing is, I tell y'all over and over, these baby mama terrorists have kids for the wrong reason. It's a benefit for them. They don't have kids for the right reasons. They have kids for reasons like this. And long as she got that baby, and long as he give a fuck, he gonna keep going through that for 18 to 21 years. So I want y'all to see it again. She banging on his door, talking shit, 4, 3, 2, 1 ass nigga. Not knowing she getting recorded. And then he finally bring the baby out for her to say, nah, you take him to the car. She wasn't coming for the baby.
Bring my son to the car. No, here. Take him to the car. Stop lipping it. Crying and shit like that. Dumbass. Really?
Do that sound like somebody that was coming to get their baby? Do that sound like a mother that was really concerned about the baby? Does that seem like a mother who just wanted to get the child because the child maybe was in danger? Or does it sound like a baby mama terrorist that just want to fuck with the father? Let's continue.
Really being a bitch. Better not fucking text my phone. Ever.
See, call him a bitch. Do not ever text my phone ever. And I wouldn't text that bitch ever. I wouldn't. You ain't got to say nothing but a word, bitch. See, that's the difference with me now than I was before. I'm gonna block you. You ain't got to worry about me texting your motherfucking phone. I'll be damned. Yeah, BMT. Yeah, she want to control him. And long as he got that child, the child, his firstborn, 4 months old, he had to be a father. He want to be a father. But as you see, she not allowing him to be a father. She come running like Carl Lewis to bang on the door. Then she count 3, 4, 2, 1, call them bitches, telling him, No, bring the baby to the car. It ain't about that baby. That's why I say, don't come me talk about some, oh, you know what you talking about. They ain't like that. You mad, you bitter, and father issue, and mama issue, and your mama black and all that shit. Bitch, I prove this shit every motherfucking day, all day. These are the most best fit. And if you go to court against this hoe, this bitch ain't even got to play an angel, and that punk ass judge 9 times out of 10 gonna say it's the most best fit that the child stay with the mother. And that's it. Candace say, don't entertain nothing. Let that shit go. Facts.
I wish the fuck you would.
Now you see when he walked outside, he ducked his head before she even tried anything. So evidently, she's known for already hitting him. So that's why they're not together no more, because she don't mind hitting the dude. But if this dude give her the Ike Turner fadeaway, then all of a sudden he wrong. He shouldn't do that. He's a victim. I mean, she's a victim. Me too. And that wasn't right. He shouldn't have did all that. He should have ignored it. Nah, fuck that. Equal rights, equal lefts. Shout out to Red Sings the Blues. Please follow this man. I interviewed on his show. It was Saturday. Yeah, it was this Saturday. Good brother. We're going to be networking and everything else. Follow our donation to the Bay Mama Terror's Bounty Hunters Fund. Donation, my man. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. Folks, so I want y'all to see it again. When he walked out, he ducked his head because he knew how she got down. That's probably why he tried to give her the baby, so he ain't got to deal with it. But unfortunately, she talked that, bring it out to the car. Talking that shit about don't text my phone. But how much you want to bet she'll be texting him? Are we close? We got 43 likes, 55 people in the chat. So I want y'all to see this again. That's sad when he got to walk out his own motherfucking house. He's holding the baby in his hand, and she's trying to smack him in the head or act like she's gonna smack him. And now what if he would have dropped the baby? Candace say, pay your child support, aka your 18-year loan payment, and move on. Live and learn. Right, facts. The thing about that, people don't realize you don't want to look at your kid as a business deal, but when you go to child support, it's a business deal. You want me to tell you why? You have to negotiate the parenting time. You have to negotiate the child support if you can. You have to negotiate having equal parenting time and all that shit. It's a business deal. You don't want to look at it like that because it's your child. You don't look at your child as no type of business deal or government benefit, but these baby mama terrorists do. When you get your mind right and start realizing for what it really is, yeah, I turn the fade away, bro. ITF. Yeah, I call it the ITF, man. It's a business. And that's why the government do what they do to get that $51 billion crime bill. It's a business. And I'm beyond, I tell you all the time, they don't give a fuck about these baby mama terrorist whores. They don't. But they're the most benefit for them. They more together than men. Because us men, you got the real men, you got the simple forces and the betas. They in their own lane. So we fuck. They don't need us like that. We are a liability. So they're going to look out for these whores because that's their most best benefit. Not because they give a fuck about them, but they benefit from them. Even political power and money. And that's why I tell y'all, this is a man's world, but the women runs the system. So I want y'all to see this again. He walked out ducking because he knew she was finna do some shit. Check it out.
Really being a bitch. Better not fucking text my phone. Ever.
Right.
I wish the...
See, he ducked. He ducked before because he knew. And then he say, bitch, I wish the fuck you would, of course. So now watch this. Watch this.
Better fucking text my phone. Ever. I wish the fuck you would. I wish the fuck you would with my fuck in my head. Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Now, he said, bitch, I wish the fuck you would with my son in my hand. Guess what she did? She muffed him again. Well, she didn't muff him the first time. She muffed him. That's what I'm saying. She don't care about that baby. Now, what if she would have muffed him and he tripped down the stairs and the baby fall over anything? Who fault will it be? Now, of course, we already know who fault it is, the baby mama terrorist, but she gonna play victim, say, I don't know what he talking about. But thank God it's a camera here. Thank God it's a camera, because if it wasn't no camera, it'll be on him. See, we have to tiptoe and slide and glide and walk with your head down and shut our mouths. This bitch could do what the fuck she want to do, and she still get the benefits and play victim and innocent. And you'll have some simple force of coming to a bitch's defense. I told y'all, you can't make this shit up, bro. These baby mama tears are real. These baby mama tears are real. No matter what color, these baby mama tears come in all forms, and she's acting the fool because of whatever reason they broke up, or he don't bother her, he don't bother with. You see, he don't bother with her. He do not want to be bothered with her. But unfortunately, he got a kid by her, so he love his kid, so he want to be in his kid's life. But that's why I tell y'all, if you got to go through all this bullshit, man, you got to play dirty. And if you get to the point, like I say, you get sick, ill, mentally fucked up, stressed, losing your livelihood, wash your hands and move on. Wash your hands and move on. I'm dead serious. It's a cold game out here, but you can't show these bitches no mercy. So, I want y'all to see this again.
Really being a bitch.
He's
Better
a bitch.
not fucking text my phone.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
I wish the fuck you would. I wish the fuck you would with my tongue in my head. Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? I will smack the fuck out you out here.
You see, she muffed him again. Now he ran up on her, but he didn't hit her. It looked like he did because she jumped back. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't hit her. He wanted to, but he didn't. So when he said what he said, guess what she do again? She muffed him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. These bitches don't give a fuck about their child. He was holding the baby. You muffed him. He could have dropped the baby or fell down the stairs or whatever. She said she was coming to get the child. Why didn't she take the child from him? You know, now I'm going to play the rest of it. I'm going to play it all over again for people who just came in because y'all need to see this.
Smack the fuck out you. That's not what, bitch. What was wrong with you? Fuck you. Fucking ass. Yeah, good. All right, watch how the courts figure it out. Watch how the courts figure it out.
So, of course, he's saying, watch how the courts figure it out. He said, because she talking shit, he said, yeah, watch how the courts figure it out. What he don't realize is the court's going to figure it out to look out for her. Because you getting custody and putting her on child support is not a good deal for them. But this bitch getting custody and putting child support on you is the most benefit. They're not going to go by what's right. They're going to go by what's beneficial for them. You will have to show some physical abuse on that child or some child neglect shit that the state came in and did investigation and she failed. But you just getting child support because you've been there from day one and you don't have no criminal record and you want to be a father. Nah, you ain't getting no equal parent time. I'm telling you that now. And that's why I tell a lot of men, you need to know the downside of this shit. You know, few guys go through the cracks, 15%, but for the most part, no, you don't get equal parent time. You get every other weekend. They don't give a fuck if you lived, if y'all married and did it the right way and y'all going through divorce. A lot of married men can tell you that they didn't get equal parenting time, even though they've been in their kids' lives from day one. They don't give a shit. Shout out to Sergeant Tyson, currently driving back to my hotel and shuffling soldiers too. And from DC, been up since 4 a.m. We'll catch up later. All right, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Sergeant Tyson, man. He in the trenches too. And I ain't just talking about in the military, but with the baby mama terrorists and the grandma terrorists. Shout out to you, brother. So I want y'all to see it from the beginning. Those who didn't see it, where I ain't gonna show all the clips, but here he come out. She was banging on the door. She's running back and forth, banging on the door. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's midnight. She's supposed to been getting the baby the next day, but unfortunately, she came back in 3 hours. Then she turned around. When he come out, he said, "Here's the baby." Nah, you gonna take the baby to the car. And then she called him bitches. Then he ducks his head as soon as he walk out because he knows she gonna hit him. So that means she been doing it all the time. Then she actually do muff him while he got the baby in his hand. He put the baby down. I guess he wanted to swing on her, but he didn't. Then she hit him again. So I want to run it straight through. And don't tell me, not y'all, but y'all baby mama terror supporters, don't be telling me that these type of bitches don't exist.
Bring my son to the car. No, here. Take him to the car. I'm not leaving that. Crying and shit like that. Dumbass. Really being a bitch. Better not fucking text my phone. Ever. I wish the fuck you would. I wish the fuck you would with my tongue in my head. Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? I will smack the fuck out you out here. What the fuck? I will smack the fuck out you. That's not what, bitch. What is wrong with you? Fucking ass. Yeah, good. All right, watch how the courts figure it out. Watch how the courts figure it out.
Watch how the courts figure it out. Yeah, that would be nice if the courts really did figure it out. Now, they're not going to figure out for you. They're going to figure out for the baby mama terrorists and for them. Shout out to Fear the Nun. File out donation. The modification upgrade is a scam. Fuck child support, baby mama terrorists. Damn right. Now, I talked to this brother because he posted on his Instagram. She called him a bitch. Hell no. Yeah, she called him a bitch. She don't respect dude, and she don't give a fuck about dude. That's why she kept muffing him. She said, you ain't going to hit me. You ain't going to hit me because for whatever reason, maybe she been doing it and she figured he ain't going to hit me. That's why I tell y'all, since they want equality, you give them the equal right and the equal left. Give them the Ike Turner fadeaway to the chin. Now, this is what I told him. I said, if you get your son next time, if she banging on the door like that and she hit you, I told him what he should have did when he walked outside that door and she muffed you. You should have took the baby right back in the house, closed the door, locked the door, called the police, filed charges, filed assault charges, file child neglect, have that ring video, and lock that, get her ass locked up and throw away the key and give her that jail time and then do emergency custody. And if the police didn't do their job by charging her, because if you call the police on a lot of these baby mama terrorists, a lot of police don't want to do it because it's them. They'll say, do you sure you want to press charge? You sure you want to put her in jail? Hell yeah, motherfucker. And if you don't do, I'm gonna file charge on you. I'm gonna call. If the police say they don't want to do it, you call the police again and talk to the superior to come out, or you call somebody else, another squad to come out here, because this bitch finna get arrested. Like I said, I told him this. You get your kid again, first of all, don't entertain the baby mama test. Call the police. But if you go out there and say, here the baby, you ain't finna get into all that, and she hit you, you should have took that baby right back in the house, closed the door, lock it, call the police, file for assault charges, child neglect, because you're putting the kids in harm's way, because if you'd have dropped the baby would have been hurt. He's only 4 months old. Press charges, get ass locked up, and go file emergency custody. Hey, you got a video, that's a win-win situation. But when you sit back entertaining her, calling her bitch, and run up like you're going to hit her, they're going to say, well, it's just as your fault, just as hers, because you stupid down to her level. Anything, and you not in the wrong. He's not in the wrong, but it's the fact that they're talking about the how it looks shit. Anything for her to keep getting custody and keep having more parental time. So you got to think. That's why I tell y'all, you have to be thinkers and not reactors, because if you react, that reaction will set your ass up for failure. You the one going to lose, not her. She going to play victim, and they going to say, well, Abe say he still can. Yeah, he could, but that's up to him. That's up to him, though. See, I'd have called the police right then and there. I wouldn't even wait. We'll say ITF. Yeah, I called the ITF. Ike Turner fadeaway. So, but I ain't gonna lie. I give him credit for restraining himself, because, in this day and age, these motherfuckers think they can do what they want to do to a man. That's why when I was coming up, my mama told me, don't fight no girl back. My dad said, the hell with that. He said, if anybody put their hand on you, you defend yourself, man or woman. He said, now with a woman, you ain't got to beat her to the ground and shit. He said, but you give her that hook. And if she keep coming, you keep bringing it. But nah, he told me, nah, you don't let no man or a woman beat you up and bully you and all that shit. Equal rights. He told me that long time ago. So, yeah, and I told my son, you ain't got to stumble to the ground, but they motherfuckers smack you and all that shit, you knock them the fuck out. Give them a reason for them to leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? And Morton said, like I just said, there'll be judges out there that will ignore all of that. Yeah, and say, nah, that's just adult drama. I heard it. Adult drama. I don't do adult drama. You know what I'm saying? They're all about child support and that parenting time. That's it. They don't give a fuck. Most of them do not give a shit about that child, just like she didn't give a shit about that child. These are the ones who the most best fit. These are the ones who have primary custody, and these are the ones who reap the benefit of the child. My man said Ray Carew their asses. Yep. But that's why I say the shit is real, man. And like I said, I talked to the brother and I told him, man, I told him, I said, you're going to go through a lot. You going to court because he filed for equal parenting. And she said, of course, she denied it. No, I ain't doing that. So now he got to go to court, pay money, waste money, hear the lies, hear the judge probably side with the bitch. And then all this for every other weekend. And then when the every other weekend comes, she's going to give him a hard time for it. She's going to give him a hard time for it. And going to turn around and don't let him get her. I mean, get the baby and all that shit. That's just what they do. Now, check this out. You can't make this shit up. Now, of course, this baby mama Terrace on trial, but this ain't the only thing I want to show you. This ain't the only thing I want to show you. I got another one, but that's the main topic because, I forgot to tell y'all, she got wind about the video being on his Instagram page. So she texted him or called him. Why would you do that, bitch? I ain't do nothing. I just put it out there for what you are. Because everybody, when they realized who it was, they start calling her phone, getting in her ass. You know what I'm saying? So, get them, big bro. Shout out to you, brother. Tab in the career in the house. So, where's that motherfucker at? Well, this is what I want y'all to see. Now, I don't know if it's a baby mama Terrace. I don't know if you got a kid with this chick. But let me show you what this is. I know some of y'all seen this on Instagram. I want y'all to see what happened here. Now, he's standing there, right? He's standing there. This bitch right here in the car. The person right here filming. Seemed like a setup to me. But check this out. Watch this. What's up, Julius? Y'all see that? She ran his ass the fuck over twice. And it had to be a setup because look, before she did it, she looked at the camera before she did what she did. Look at that. Look at that. Ran his ass over twice. Look at that. Twice. And you telling me that we don't have to be careful with these whores? I don't know if that's his baby mama. It must be his girl, but I don't know if they got kids or anything together. Is she in jail? Of course not. No, she's not in jail. You know why? This him. This is Paige. My leg's not broke. I'm outside at night. He don't give a fuck. He outside at night. This him. He didn't press no charges. He didn't press no charges. He a G. He a G. G's don't call police. Real niggas don't call police. Real niggas just sit back and say it don't fade me. What he don't know is he can have blood clots in his motherfucking legs and this shit go up to his motherfucking heart. Because they ran him the fuck over. It might not be nothing broke. Yeah, it's evil. Shout out to Supreme with the $20 donation. Squad up. Shout out to all the fathers that graduated from paying child support. Toast. Now enjoy your freedom. Facts. Attempt murder. Yeah, it is attempt murder. And then the female, yeah. Now I couldn't play. Like I tell you, I don't know why. If it ain't over 60 minutes on a computer, it won't let me play the actual sound. Yeah, that bitch was laughing. It's a bitch filming. She was laughing like a motherfucker. Look at that. So when I tell y'all these bitches deserve equal rights with equal lefts with the Ike Turner fade away, this is why. I wish he would have had a pistol so he could have gave her that you did. Because a car is a lethal weapon. And if they try and run you over the car, that's grounds to shoot their motherfucking ass. And the reason why I'm playing this because just like the first one, she's hitting on him, muffing him with the baby. She didn't give a fuck about the baby. She wasn't even there for the baby. This motherfucker ran his ass over twice. And all this dude going there talking about something, my leg's not broke, I'm outside at night. It might not be broke, but I guarantee it's gonna be some type of blood clot, some bad circulation going on that motherfucker. Because how he was able to get up, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This shit is real, y'all. These baby mama terrorists, I told you, don't have no respect for no man. And I'm gonna show y'all another one. Now, we're gonna talk about this shit. We're gonna talk about this shit soon about Miss Sansa Ray. Yeah, he is a dumbass. Yes, he is a dumbass. Any man that's not gonna press charge on these baby mama terrorists that's trying to set you up for failure and shit like that, setting your failure, run your ass over, is a dumbass. Which one is this? Oh, no, let me see that. Where? Check this out. I don't know if it's gonna play. It's probably ain't gonna play. I have to download it. We'll do another time, but I'm gonna show you one I did yesterday. Since everybody getting their feelings talking about some, it ain't just black women. I ain't never said it was just all black women, motherfuckers. I told you, baby mama tears come in all forms. But check this out. White man. This father got arrested on Christmas Eve trying to see his kids as per given custody order. The mother has been driving by every time. I can't see the rest of shit, but basically, this father on Christmas Eve 2020 trying to see his kids per custody order. And the mother just drive past, she bags up, she goes turn the corner and everything. You can't make this shit up with these baby mama tears. I told y'all, these Al Karens are the worst baby mama tears of them all. Don't think these fake ass queens are the worst. They number 2. These white Karens are the worst baby mama tears ever. Like I say, the only difference is they don't get it recorded like these black fake queens do because they don't care. But whoever he got recording, we're gonna talk about this, then we're gonna wrap this shit up. But these baby mama tears ain't shit. He got arrested on Thanksgiving Eve trying to see his kids on court order. The police didn't do nothing but arrest him. Now, why he got arrested, I don't know. It don't show him getting arrested. I don't know why he got arrested, but you gonna see this car right here. This bitch playing around with the kids. I told you, these baby mama tears ain't shit. But yet, I don't know what I'm talking about. Mad, bitter, miserable. And all I'm just trying to do is just spread the word of baby mama terrorism. That's it. Let's check this out. This got sound. Anything over a minute got sound.
We're gonna try to go out the back here. To the back. We're gonna try to go back over here.
Before we continue, got to give a shout out to Tab. Yeah, it's time men use the system the way they do. Yes, facts. $2 donation to the baby mama terrorists, bounty hunters. Fun. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. I don't think I did Supreme. Yes, for both of y'all. But I'm telling you, this shit is real. And all I'm just trying to do is spread the word. Oh, man, Kareem, how you doing, brother? Shout out to Kareem, $10 donation. Facts on top of facts. Yes, sir. Anybody else want to donate? Cash App, right up top. Super chat. Definitely. Appreciate you. You can't make this shit up, but people don't want to talk about that. They want to sit back and say, well, it's men and women going through child support bullshit. That's where I'm different off with a lot of other organizations that is out there fighting and doing a picket and talk to the congressmen and the legislators. They try to make it a men and women thing when it's not. It's a man problem. 15% of women are paying child support, maybe alienated, and they got every other weekend versus the 85%. It's not equal. It's not even 60-40. Men go through this shit way more than women for those that want to be fathers. I'm not finna sit back and patty cake no bitch talking about some, yeah, it's us. No, it ain't us. Because half the ones who want child support and alienated, the ones that are a piece of shit, got the feminist ideology any motherfucking way. Now, the few that do have a baby daddy terrorist, the few that is alienated, that's one thing. They more than welcome to come over here. But I'm for the men, because that's where it lies at. Through the political, through the system, through the government and everything else. They don't want this shit to be equal pay at the time. They don't want equal opportunity. This dude right here got arrested for trying to see his kid on Thanksgiving Eve per court order. They don't give a fuck about the court order. They don't. The police will sit back and say it's a civil matter, which is not true. The police is supposed to jump in, get that child, or she's supposed to be arrested. But they're not going to do that. They don't want no parts of that. They all work for the system. You know, earlier Gail said she needs to go to jail. and they be the main ones talking about black men don't protect us. Shake my damn head. You saw the video yesterday. One of the reasons why black men don't protect them because they raise pieces of shit, Pookies and Ray Rays and drive-by shooters, just like she did. You know, she A+ and sucking dick, and the son said you suck dick and all that shit. So that's one of the reasons why they're not being protected. The other reason why they're not being protected is shit. Why do I need to protect somebody that's run over niggas? Why do I need to protect somebody that's hitting a man that's holding a child? I'm not protecting none of you motherfuckers. I'll protect Gail. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Perfect Blackness in the building. Appreciate you tuning in. But let's continue this situation. He was a smart man for recording this. Even though 9 out of 10, they ain't gonna do nothing, but this is your story, your proof. Record at all times.
You want to talk with her?
Look at her. This her driving back and forth, playing games.
Oh, it's time for the kids.
Look at him just walking around, trying to talk to her. Look at this. Yeah, he's just standing here. Watch her just play them games. Dave say he an idiot. She honks the horn. She drive past. And to be honest with you, he's standing there because all he want to do is pick up his kids and be a father. But yet they say these men don't want to be fathers. He's really standing here taking the bullshit, like you say, looking like a fool. But he just want to be a father.
So they're hiding in the back, refusing to give the children.
My bad. I thought that was the one drove past honking the horn. I think he at the police station. But he said he hiding in the back.
I'm parking over there. We're not going to park in here. I'm asking you to sit there. I'll be right here.
He talking to the police now. So he called the police.
No, we're gonna go talk over there. All right?
You're gonna go back up there.
We're gonna go over there.
Turn around. Turn around.
So now he's gonna get arrested.
This is a civil matter. Knock it off. Sir, my children are right there, man.
You can cooperate. Put your hands behind your back.
Francis is
To me. Sir.
You already said his kids are right there, but he's under arrest. I didn't watch this whole video, y'all. I just watched part of it. So I'm watching along with y'all. That shit crazy. I didn't know it showed him getting arrested.
I'm asking you something. I'll be right here.
Why don't we go talk over there? No, we're gonna go talk over there. All right?
You're gonna go back up there.
We're gonna go over there.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Civil matter. Turn around. This is a civil matter. Knock it off. Sir, my children are right there, man.
You can cooperate. Put your hands behind your back.
Francis is
To me. Sir.
Tom.
Not. No, she's gonna record this right now.
But you're blocking that at the
It's a
parking
civil
lot.
matter. You're not putting me in cuffs. This is a civil matter. It's not.
Listen. Put your hands behind your back.
Francis, stop.
I'm not going with the program, man. I'm not resisting. What are you talking about?
You heard what dude said? He said the cop said go with the program.
This is a civil matter. It's not.
Listen. Put your hands behind your back.
Francis, stop.
I'm not going with the program, man. I'm not resisting. What are you talking about?
Francis, stop.
Now I don't know who this person is filming. I guess the father's name is Francis. See, that shouldn't have said none of that. Why is you telling him to stop? Francis, stop. Tell the police to stop because they doing some bullshit. But yet you say Francis, stop. That's like saying he doing some bullshit. He's doing some fuck shit. And to me, he ain't doing no fucks. He just trying to talk and let them know. I guess he's saying it's a civil matter. I'm just here. My kid's right there. I got a court order. See, but you got somebody filming for you. Don't tell them motherfuckers. You shouldn't have to tell them, but tell them do not talk about some so-and-so. Don't do that. So-and-so stop. Don't do that. Cause that's like saying that he's doing something wrong when really he's not. But you the one filming. He got you to film. But you telling him, Francis, stop. Nah, what kind of fuck shit is that? You don't, nah. Anybody you got filming for you, make sure they don't set you up for failure.
What are you talking about?
Francis, stop.
Fucking kids.
I understand that, but I came in and I gave you a command to stay over there. We got to keep the party separated.
Come on, man. Why are you wrenching on this? This is a
Well,
civil
if
matter.
you relax your wrist, we can get this
I'm
on.
fucking.
Please stop.
I'm fine.
Ma'am, you do have a right to film, but you cannot keep your car parked in the driveway.
That's right for him. Just back it up.
Can you pull it right in the parking lot over there? Ma'am, you
Yes.
said you have a right to film, but can you put your car over in the parking lot?
Yes.
Thank you. And can you put your phone down while you're driving?
Okay.
Hey man, I thought that was a little boy talking. I didn't know that was a woman. Shit. So, as you see, I guess he was in front of her house. He's supposed to have custody for Thanksgiving Eve, and she's driving by everything because she was driving. She drove. That's what she was driving by and playing around. I guess she called the police. It don't seem like he called the police. She called the police, but he's filming, showing that I'm just here to get my kids and everything else. Yeah, Morton said, and the mother will use this in court. I guarantee. Yeah, make him look bad. Shout out to y'all also because it's 61 in here, got 65 likes. We got the likes all the way up. I appreciate y'all. But I just want y'all to see this again. See what fathers go through trying to be a father, the one that really care and try to go all the way to the end. You get arrested, you get harassed, you get picked on, And all you trying to do is be a father. When you go in the courtroom, you the devil, you a villain, you a threat, you a menace, you a hater, and everything else.
You're gonna go back up there.
We're gonna go over there.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Civil matter. Turn around. This is a civil matter. Knock it off. Sure.
Jammer asked any
Right
way to find the original video. Somebody sent me on Instagram. I don't know.
No, she's gonna record this right now.
But you're blocking the parking lot.
Matter. You're not putting me in cuffs. This is a civil matter. It's not.
Listen, put your hands behind your back.
Francis, stop.
I'm not going with the program, man. I'm not resisting. What are you talking about?
Francis, stop.
Fucking kids.
I understand that. But I came in and I gave you a command to stay over there. We got to keep the parties separated.
Come on, man. Why are you wrenching on this? This is a civil matter.
If you relax your wrist, we can get this
I'm
on.
fucking.
Please stop.
I'm fine.
Ma'am, you do have a right to film, but you cannot keep your car parked in the driveway.
That's all right for him. Just back it up.
Can you pull it right in the parking lot over there?
Sort out.
Ma'am, you
Yes.
said you have a right to film, but can you put your car over in the parking lot?
Yes.
Thank you.
They don't care about it being a civil matter. They jump into a bitch's defense. You going to jail. Shout out to Jammer Understands, $10 donation to the Baby Mama Terry's Bounty Hunters Fund. Appreciate you, brother. But these are the three things I wanted to show y'all. You know, when these Baby Mama Terry's try to play victim and they sit back and make you the villain, the bad guy. This is why it's good to record. Now, in this situation, they say they told him to stand somewhere else and he's over there. He should have just complied, if that's true, because, you know, these cops are lying on you with the quickness. And they didn't want to hear nothing he was talking about, court papers and civil matter. They don't give a shit about that. They finna put you in jail because the Baby Mama Terry said so. So this is why I tell y'all, these Baby Mama Terrors don't give a fuck about you. They will set you up for failure. You have to tell your story, and you have to always be ready. Have your video camera already set. Don't entertain these Baby Mama Terrors. Don't be no reactor. You got to think, and you get to a point where you got to definitely fall back, man, because you're going to jail. You're getting the F on your report card. She's going to take this to court. The judge ain't going to try to hit nothing you talking about. They're going to make you the bad guy and the villain. Then you end up getting, instead of you getting every other weekend, she turn around and give you 4 hours once a week with supervision. Willie said this bitch in contempt of court. The judge needs to prohibit her violation of court order. That's contempt of court to me. Yeah, it is. Shout out to Law Original. Hey, what's going on? This shit is real. So, and that's what I'm saying, man. But yet they say men don't want to be fathers, and why would any mother want to choose single motherism? That shit ain't real and all that shit. You're a motherfucking lie. Motherfucking lie. You can't make this shit up. You know, they rather do fuck shit. They don't give a fuck about their kid. Let me see something. They do not give a fuck about their kid. They use their kids for everything but to raise them. Like this right here. Look at this. She wants to shake her ass to social media and the baby fall out the bed. Look at this. And she still put on social media. Anything for attention. She ain't give a fuck about that baby falling over. You see what I'm saying? These baby mama Terrors don't give a fuck about their kids. They rather do this. Look at that. Baby fell on her head and everything else, and she didn't care. She's still shaking. Don't care. They have kids for the wrong reasons. But I guarantee she got that $1,400 check, the extra link, and everything else to come around that we can't get. Perfect Blackness says, I'm telling you, I can tell from experience that the police will not enforce judges' orders when it comes to men's parenting time. Trust me, I've tried on more than a few occasions. Yes. Yeah, you can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. They don't give a fuck. They do not give a fuck. Yeah, it's disgusting. I wish I could play this, but they ain't gonna let me play it. But you know, he no simping. Like this brother right here I told y'all about. Right here. He posted on his Instagram page. And I'm gonna read this because some of y'all probably ain't seen this before. This off his page. The type of shit I survived. For being hit with my own car twice and acting like I was crazy and had me lie to the hospital, to getting hit with the mini fryer off communication issues. So he got ran over twice by the baby mama terrorist and hit with a mini fryer. He said, child support it is. You did us both a big favor, finally letting me leave. So I guess she was having him held hostage. I don't know how you let a bitch have you held hostage, but I understand. What was in that paperwork is all I want that child to know of me, for real, for real. I don't want to be involved in putting myself in that family anymore except for straight payments. So all he want to do is just pay his child support, go on about his business. He's free from all the bullshit and shit he was going through. What's up, Leroy? What's going on, bro? Hey, did I text you? I think I text you. If I didn't, I apologize. Allow me to take this burden and save the advice. I'm fine. There's definitely more to life, and I don't question that no more. Even though I lost my daughter for good to a sour relationship, I'm gonna still kick that game about the double-edged swords of domestic violence. I'm not taking this down. This is gonna stay for at least 6 months because I don't want to keep telling people about receipts in court, custody, child support, restraining orders, affairs, my livelihood, etc., etc. I'm trying to move on. Please don't mention her name, my daughter, out of love and respect on my circumstances. I stay prayed up, 100, my nigga, 100 nigga. I survive. I'm anything but thankful I can at least provide for a peaceful distance after 5 years in that 7-year thing. Shake my head. Good morning, by the way. So like I said, these are the baby mama tests they say we must protect. We must come to their defense. We must look out for, give them the benefit of the doubt and everything else. That shit is a motherfucking lie. You have no mercy on these baby mama terrorist whores. Equal rights, equal lefts means Ike Turner fade away to their chins. And like I said, all these men want to do is to be a father. But when you're dealing with shit like that, questions, is it even worth it? And a lot of us went through the trenches, still going through the trenches. And some have finally just washed their hands and walked away. But when it's all said and done, these baby mama terrorists still get over, still win. So that's why I tell y'all to tell y'all stories and put these bitches on blast, because they don't want that. They want to be able to look like they innocent, Mary Poppins ass motherfuckers. And that's why I say y'all have to definitely tell your story for shit like this for the future, to know, watch yourself, better yourself, change the laws of your mind so you don't have this problem. Law original said, that's in my opinion, child abuse. You're exposing your child to sexual behavior early. Yeah. She talking about the video before when she was shaking her ass and letting the baby fall over and shit. Gail got the big eyes because she can't believe this shit happened amongst women. But those ain't women. Those are piece of shit baby mama terrorists. It's different between a real woman and a baby mama terrorist. They not mothers. They just some devil son-in-laws that had kids for, like I said, the wrong reasons. You know, Leroy said, man, keep your veins cold. Because, yeah, Leroy had to wash his hands and move on. So I will say this shit ain't no joke. And like I say, people gonna always, deflect. Simp enforcement gonna sit back and make excuses and say, nah, it's your fault and all that shit. We as men, we held ourselves accountable for the fucker we did. Now it's your baby mama terrorist turn. It's their turn to accept accountability, because what we put out is the truth. What you put out is lies and propaganda. See, so this shit is real. But I'm not gonna hold too long, because it don't take that long to set the record straight. So when it comes to the first situation with the bitch in Maryland that was banging on the door, pretend like she cared about getting the baby when she didn't give a fuck about getting the baby at all. It was all about hitting him and causing drama and bullshit. How do you find her? Do y'all find her innocent or guilty? Do y'all find this bitch innocent or guilty? As a matter of fact, do you find all these baby mama terrorists innocent or guilty? I, for one, say guilty in this motherfucker. More say, I don't blame any man for walking away. I don't either. Black Gator says guilty as fuck. Perfect Blackness says guilty, all of them. Yeah, they all guilty. But that was the main topic, you know. Yeah, guilty. La Original says guilty. Hell no. Gail said, let me go and put in my verdict in guilty as charged. Latif says guilty. Wayez says they all guilty. The homie Brandon said they all guilty. Wash your hands on these BMTs and keep your veins cold. Hashtag guilty. Don Blake said guilty and throw them all in the lake. You ain't shit, man. You say fuck jail, drown them. You say drown them. Damn. That's a cold vein. Leroy said all these BMTs are guilty. Put all these BMTs on the island. Yes, they are all guilty. But I just wanted y'all to know that this brother I talked to, and I told him what to do next time, man. The bitch come over there. She putting her hands on you. You take that baby back in the house, call the police, and get her ass charged with assault and child neglect and everything else go along with it. The police don't want to press charges and arrest her. You call the police again and get somebody else that will do it. Fuck them. Morton says guilty also. You can't make this shit up. Gail say not the lake. Tell the Don, not the lake. I say throw him in the fire. Throw him in the fire. I Am Me said all plaintiff guilty as fuck. Throw away them hoes. This shit real, y'all. And that's why I keep coming out with all this shit. They can say I'm whining. They can say I'm crying, bitter in my feelings, or whatever you want to say. But I'm coming out with the truth. Diddy, you're not really late because you could still say guilty. And then you can always go back and watch it, man. It was about a baby mama terrorist that claimed to want her baby, come back 3 hours later, banging on the door and shit. And then, you know, start muffing them and all that shit and doing the baby mama terrorist shit they do. Don Blake said Lake Erie. You stupid. Rodney says guilty, guilty. Guilty, guilty. Man, this shit ain't no joke, y'all. What's today? Tuesday, Wednesday. I may be back on tomorrow evening. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But if not, I will be on a Thursday. So I will be back. This was a good dialogue. Unfortunately, it's dialogues on this baby mama terrorist shit. But it had to be out there. It had to be out there. Morton said the jury has decided guilty by anonymous consent. Yep. Leroy said, can we burn all these BMTs at the stake? I love to watch it with some popcorn. No, we can't put them with the fire. We can't bake them, burn them, and put them at the stake. But what I can do is give them life in prison without possibility of parole. So, bailiff, lock their ass up and throw away the motherfucking key.
It's my baby.
Oops, my bad. Wrong one. We'll do that afterwards. Now, lock them up and throw away the motherfucking key. Since it was 3 of them, let's do it 2 more times. 1 more time. Yes, yes, yes. Appreciate y'all tuning in today. Once again, thank y'all for coming in. You know, like I said, it's last minute. A lot of my shit probably be last minute for the moment, man, because running for child support is a really hard job. Dead serious. Trying to find out all these baby mama terroristic shit. So I do what I can. Once shit really get into motion, I'll have everything set up and right. Gail said, I gotta get out of here. Stay up, King. Appreciate you, Gail. Always. Thank you. Tab said, I like the idea. Burn them at the stake. Anthony said, if it wasn't for the fury end of Belly, it would be a bounty on them. Facts. Leroy say, stay up. But yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in as always. I'm gonna continue to expose these motherfuckers. For those who might be new checking in, please like and subscribe. The YouTube channel, Mr. Palmer. Also, Follow me on Instagram, FCK Child Support. Twitter, the same thing. If you're still on Facebook, go in, type in fuck child support, like it. I'm trying to build this platform up here on YouTube like I did with the Instagram and Facebook, and it's going good. And like I say, this baby mama terrorist shit is out here, and they not going nowhere. So that's why I say we got to change the laws in our mind, expose these motherfuckers. And shout out to the fathers that's telling their stories, and also that's exposing these baby mama terrorists for what they is. They not letting it slide and dropping their head, and I don't want to make it worse than it had to be, and that my mama said don't do that. Nah, fuck that. You do what works for you, and definitely keep them veins cold. You definitely keep your veins cold. So shout out to y'all for staying on point and not entertain these baby mama terrorists and these simp enforcement officers, the DEAs. More to come, though. More to come. Matter of fact, sometime into this week, I got a skit that I did. I'm gonna put it on YouTube and I'm gonna put it on Instagram. I want y'all to check it out. Tell me what y'all think, because I'm gonna be starting doing some music videos, skits when it comes to this baby mama terroristic shit. And then I may put out my own music as well as time go on. Y'all heard the Baby Mama Terrorist remake from, the 3-6 Mafia. I'm gonna do a video for that soon. Then the other one y'all heard, Stun on My Ex Bitch. You just heard the hook when I was doing the commentating. I'll be coming out with those 2 videos in due time. But we definitely gotta do what we gotta do to make change within ourselves, because the system ain't going nowhere. They're not gonna change it. They're not gonna make it mandatory equal pay at the time. They're not gonna be for men's rights. So we have to change the laws in our mind, have higher standards, love ourselves, better ourselves, and do for self. Definitely save ourselves, so we and other men come behind us don't be in a situation like this. Guaranteed. Mr. Punisher said, "What do you do if a father wasn't in the child's life growing up, but because the mom and dad didn't get along, and the man has a new family when the child grow up and they want to come to your house?" Damn. That's a good one right there. What do you do if a father wasn't in the child's life growing up because the mom and dad didn't get along, and the man has a new family when the child grows up and they want to come to your house? Depends, brother. In my opinion, if I was the father, I would meet the child first before I bring him to the house, because you don't know. Most likely the child's with the mom. So from what you're saying, in my opinion, I would meet them one-on-one myself, get to know them first before they go to the family. And the reason why, because there's many people that get their kid at a later age and they dealing with all that manipulating baby mama terrorist shit. They bring that shit over to their house, and you don't know all the manipulation shit that was told to that child head. So if it was me, I would wait to bring them over to meet the family. I'll meet the child first and go from there. And if I see that he or she don't have that manipulation type shit, that's one thing to ask questions and try to know what's going on. That's cool. But the disrespect and you were never around and you piece of shit and mama told me this, mama told me that, scratch that shit. If you shit ain't no hope, wash your hands and move on. I'm sorry. Fuck it. Because you don't want no manipulator ass kid coming to your house, tearing up your household. Been there, done that. You get yourself sick. You fuck up your livelihood. Like I don't know if y'all saw the video clip I did with Candace Burris. The father didn't have a good rapport with his daughter because he's paying the child support. She chose single motherism. And the daughter came when she was 14, living with them, and she was causing havoc in the household. So he had to tell her to go back home, and he just paid the child support. Even though Candace knew he had a family already and married. You know what I'm saying? But you want to say you're a victim and he's a bad daddy and a deadbeat, but you chose single motherism. Yeah. So if anybody, I'm telling y'all, meet the kid first, get to know the kid. I don't care if it take a year. Don't rush it. Don't fall for the sorrow or none of that shit. Keep them veins coating with that kid, because you don't know if that kid manipulated or not. And what you do, you talk to him or her, and if they got a level head, they know what it is, if they're willing to listen, cool. Because you don't want no badass kid teaching your other kids to be badass kids and talk back to your wife or whoever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the real. Yes, it's your kid, that's your blood, and you want to be there, but these baby mama tears caused the separation. That's like he said. The mom and dad didn't get along. And the mom, baby mama terrorist, they're gonna use the kid to make you suffer. So don't bring that kid around your family. You deal with it and go through the bullshit or whatever you gotta go through, and then you make the decision and go from there. If you see the kid is level-headed and doing right and listens and not manipulated by this baby mama terrorist, then you bring them on to the family and treat them like family, like you never left or she never left. But other than that, don't even put yourself in a situation where DCFS gonna be coming to your house, police come to your house, you get arrested and all that shit. See, that was my last straw. Motherfucker called the police, talking about welfare being checked, possible sign of child abuse, and this motherfucker, oh no, you don't bring no police to my motherfucking house. I wasn't here, but you don't bring no motherfucking police to my motherfucking house. Oh yeah, can't come here no more. And I ain't talking about my kids. It was the baby mama terrorist. Oh no, let me eliminate this situation. Police don't come to my house. I don't play police. No. Too many brothers got killed because the police was called on some bullshit, false accusation, anything else. I'm not going to be dead at no young age for no pussy ass cop for some bitch. Oh no, fuck that. So that's why I say, brother, if that's you or somebody you know, you get the kid, you get to know the kid, and go from there. I appreciate you for even asking, man. You know what I'm gonna start doing? Good idea. Maybe once or twice a week, man, we do a dialogue and ask questions and stuff like that. And what my goal is, like I say, change the laws of your mind and talk about these BMTs in this system, but we also have to have more dialogue like we did in the beginning. I used to have Blackness on here, Kareem, other people, because I'm gonna get back doing the one-on-one interviews with fathers and telling their stories, because I think Julie's got to come on here with the military, and Blackness, he a military man. Talk about all this shit and have more dialogue. I want this to be a community as well as a place to vent and to call out these baby mama terrorists and tell your story. Fuck everybody else, because everybody else gonna say you weak, lame, and gay, and you scary, and you don't want to be a father. Fuck them. That's why it's just the minority. So, like I said, if you got a kid that you ain't seen in years and they want to come around, or the baby mama all of a sudden want the baby to come around, you get to know that kid first before you bring him to your house, because you don't want that. You don't want that dysfunction in your household. Shout out to Angry Bus Driver. What's up, bro? But we gave that bitch life in prison and the rest of the motherfuckers life. It ain't easy trying to be a father, but I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. I may be on here tomorrow evening, if not definitely Thursday, but tomorrow evening, it won't be around this time. It might be around 5, 6 o'clock, but I'll try to keep y'all posted. Appreciate y'all support. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Court is now adjourned. Peace. Nah, I don't use that shit. Let's use the real shit.
Baby mama terrorist.
Y'all be easy, man. Peace.
BMT. It's my baby mama. Almost child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. Riding around, try to play the role, Miss Innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake hellos, behind closed doors, she rocked them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong, knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worried about another beat instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.